Temple of the Goddess, which is pretty apt because she's on laundry day. So my bedroom is most definitely not the Temple of the Goddess right now, but that's actually perfect because this whole week is all about reactivating your body as the temple that houses your soul. Excuse me, I just need to get a cushion under my bum. So, oh my god, it's not in here. I'll use one of these. So, Temple of the Goddess. Let's get into this bad boy. This week starts off with an absolute bang. It starts off with a delicious practice that connects you to your 5 senses. Your touch, your sight, your sound, your smell, and your hearing. Woo, that was close. Nearly forgot the 5th one then. So because we are on planet Earth, if you didn't know, because we are on planet Earth, our whole pleasure capacity exists through the 5 senses, which is amazing because it means that we can awaken ourselves to pleasure through our food, through our touch, through what people say to us. You know, there's a program called The Love Languages, which teaches you what your body accepts as love. So you might be someone that really loves hearing words of affirmation. You could love to be like voyeuristic and be watched. You could love to have different types of touch. It could be many different things, and everybody takes in pleasure and takes in love differently. But for the most part, women have been told that this exists externally from them, that it's something that is out there, that they need to learn to love themselves from the outward point of view rather than from within inside of themselves. So the Temple of the Goddess is when we go through a ritual of awakening the 5 senses. So bringing with you a rose to stroke awake your body, chocolate to moan with whilst you're blindfolded. So we've removed the sense of sight and you are solely relying on your sense of taste or your sense of smell. And you really learn to drop into the richness that this life has to offer. Because living as a goddess, living connected to your pussy, living from pussy, means living in connection with all living things, regardless of what diet you have, regardless of what you do. It's how you are connected each day to really take in and drink in the pleasure and aliveness and wholeness and perfection of nature, which in turn is the perfection of you. So moving through the 5 senses, you will awaken your orgasmic capacity. You will awaken your orgasmic capacity through your senses of the body. All pleasure is felt through the senses. So when we have it just localized to like a clit stroke, which is absolutely beautiful, but not if that's the only thing that your body is capable of orgasming with, or you're localized to like a quick furious fuck because sex isn't for you, it's for your partner because you don't feel pleasure, or you feel numb, or you feel amazing but you've just really got into a rut with your sexuality. This week takes you into the spiritual and sexual depths of your body, of your 5 senses. It gets you absolutely hooked in, tuned in, turned up to the aliveness that is inside of yourself. It brings you into a very sacred space of learning how to actually treat your body like the goddess. How would the goddess move? How would the goddess say yes to this amazing opportunity? How would she eat this dinner? How is she going to spend her birthday on the new moon in Taurus tomorrow, having her feet and her nails done, going on beautiful walks, and really spending time with my love in nature? That is the kind of goddess energy that I am in right now. And we really have to learn how to cultivate a relationship with the goddess in our life so that we keep coming back to the truth of the body, keep coming back to the truth of our sexuality, the truth of who we are, which is that we are absolutely, completely, unequivocally perfect as we are. And yes, there are things that we can work on. Yes, there are things to change. But this body that houses my soul is absolutely sacred. And I get to awaken her and love her and help her when she needs to move through tough emotions and guide her as she needs to release from her body. So activating the 5 senses, we are going to be dropping fucking deep into your sound, into your touch, into your movement, into your taste, into your felt sense. We're going to be embodying our deepest emotions and allowing them to rip through the body as we learn how to free ourselves in the temple of the goddess. And then with this week as well, I will be guiding us for the energy practice through a yoni steam, which is my absolute all-time favourite divine feminine healing tool besides the yoni egg and sacred sexuality. Yoni steaming is fucking epic, and it's just getting a rebirth. I've been yoni steaming for about 5 years, but I'm seeing it everywhere now, absolutely everywhere, and I'm just overjoyed with this because it really helped me to heal HPV. It helped me to heal my abnormal cells on my cervix. And it helped me just to really feel the subtlety and the energy of my body. And I really believe that this contributed to the completion of me moving through many different infections and thrush cycles and all of that deliciousness. So yoni steaming is an ancient practice. Every woman used to have a corner in the room with a pot and some herbs under it. And it was known that that was, whoa. Oh. Don't look up close there. So it was known as the space in the room that was for the woman. It was the place that she could come and heal her body. It was a place that was hers, that she knew that every single month, whether it be after her cycle, after childbirth, whether it's to clear an infection or to connect to or heal trauma, it was the sacred healing space of the woman. So it's my belief that all girls should learn this tool once they start their menstruation, once they start bleeding. Because the only time that your body fully ever really releases the cells and the energy and the, just a lot of the stuff that you've had your whole life, so the lining of the womb, all of that stuff, blah, 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 is through childbirth. Obviously, you release month to month in menstruation, but if you don't have a healthy flow, you can have a lot of old blood inside of the body that's just stagnating, causing PMS, causing many other issues. And you can tell by that depending on the colour of your blood at the end of your cycle. But yoni steaming is an incredible practice to keep the whole area with new, fresh energy, with new, fresh cells. The steam gently permeates the walls of the vaginal canal, moving up into the womb, up into the body. And through the steam and the specific herbs, it's important what herbs you use. Like if you were postpartum and you want to heal the womb and the vagina after giving birth, then you would use specific herbs. If it's for sexual trauma, if it's for reconnection, if it's for menopause, if it's for menstruation, there are different herbs for different properties. Some tighten the uterus, some are cleansing, some bring more yang energy, some bring more yin energy. But it's an amazing way for us to actually take charge of this part of our body that we're basically told is left up to fate. Like, oh God, your womb, it's like the problem area. You never know what's going on. You never know this, you never know that. When you introduce yoni steaming alongside the yoni egg, which is doing intense cleansing and intense cleaning of the area, you are getting access to your womb space through this tool that's going to take you deeper into your healing, deeper into your body, and deeper into the consciousness of your pussy. Because you are sitting there and you are releasing fully whilst the steam permeates your vagina. It's so soothing. Obviously you learn, this is why I do the tutorial, you learn how to do temperature control so you don't burn yourself. You learn how to lean over. It's a great time for meditation. And some people use it for fertility as well. It's had amazing results in fertility. But whether you're in America, whether you're in the UK or Europe, I have women that I work with on both sides that deliver herbs and have absolute wealth of knowledge. One of them being, who I would really suggest you checking out on her website, is the steamychick.com or steamychick.com. And she's like the OG. She really got me into it and got me clearing my abnormal cells, because it just removes that cellular structure so that new cells and new life can grow. It's fucking amazing. And the sleep after a yoni steam. You will feel like you've slept for about 1,000 hours. It is the most embodied form of relaxation that I've ever kind of felt. Again, you will also feel that after working with the yoni egg. When you sleep after a yoni egg practice, it's absolutely amazing. So, yoni steaming is the energy practice, an absolute gift to women, a gift from the goddess herself, really connecting you into the temple of the goddess, really connecting to you into the sacred body that you inhabit, that is yours to understand, yours to awaken, yours to beautify and love and nurture in all of the ways that make sense to you, to no one else, to you. So the temple of the goddess is a reclamation of all of your senses. It's a reclamation of the healing capacity that you have, that you can have every single month in your home by implementing these tools. It gives you the fucking power back. And it is one of the most sacred ways to connect to your womb space, your ancestry, your pussy, your energy, and really drop into the fucking knowledge that you are a divine goddess who is existing in a temple.